Genoa said I barely have an arm. What? I'm greasy. Oh my Jesus. In the name of the Lord.
So stuck in my own way. So I'ma enjoy this moment. It's the day that the Lord has made.
Okay. We're here. We made it. This church campus is that what you call it? It's beautiful. It's very crazy. This line is insane. We're gonna camp out. We're gonna get here at like 5 a.m.
I'm fine.
And we're gonna take a nap in the car.
Especially if we park closer, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm just so grateful that I made it this far. Almost thought I had to call my mama in a cup car. Betty's everything for me.
They gave us a Bible, guys. What else is in the bag?
Oh, okay. All right. So this is not in the bag. That's mine.
Okay.
That's mine. I'm sorry, sir. All right. We got. The
I
Bible.
got you, girl.
We got the Bible.
Okay, we got a Bible.
We got the notebook and the pen.
Okay.
I don't know what this is. This is the translation I've been reading lately.
Oh, really?
ESV, yeah.
Okay.
I usually go between ESV, CSB, and like NLT.
I've been going between AMPs, NLT, and KJV. Next year we're going to be downstairs. But God knew. He knew you needed that. She's been reading that version, and we just said we needed travel size Bible. And it's a pretty color. Oh, right. Let me check my bag. Oh no, mine is not red.
It's brown.
That's pretty though. Oh no, I want brown. You like red though, right?
I would train you to navigate scripture by yourself and giving you just plain basic hermeneutical tools. Then when you open up that Bible, you're still going to feel like installation.
Knowing the word is the exposure. If we actually focus on equipping people, that will expose itself.
Gather in a community of other people who are just as zealous, I think allows us to keep going because it tells us like, oh, I'm not actually God.
Yeah, community has changed everything for me.
So how do I pray?
Yeah.
How do I read my Bible? How do I apply my Bible? How do I listen to a sermon and discern that the sermon is actually accurate? That is what discipleship is. We have a lot of people who are picking in and exposing and criticizing and critiquing, but not also fixing it. I think some of the ethical, moral issues in our country, in particular when it comes to the Christian church, is due to the fact that we just don't know the basics.
Yeah.
They were gathered around the apostle teacher. They were breaking. They were committed to fellowship.
Being in fellowship in a community where Christ is the center of their lives, going to a church where Christ is preached, it equips me and trains me to make Christ the center of my life. He gets to be the center of my movement, not just my Sunday.
Acceptable, right? And then it goes on to say that it is your reasonable service. So Acts 2:42, I look at people who said yes to God, they kept saying yes to God, they kept saying yes to God, and they realized that they were supposed to give them their lives in totality. Not partially, but in totality. Wholly and I've given him all of me, not a partial, but he can have it all. So God, if it costs me a relationship, then it costs me a relationship. If it costs me influence, then it costs me influence. If it costs me a job, then it costs me a job. If I perish, I perish. But what I will do is stand and proclaim the name of God, and I will proclaim his greatness, and I will proclaim his good works. I will proclaim the name of Jesus. And I won't be scared and I won't cower down, because a serious God deserves a serious worship. He deserves a serious sacrifice. He was mad serious about you, so we gonna get mad serious about him. We gonna get mad.
That one day you'll wake up and realize man does not live by bread alone, but every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. Because the devil is afraid that a slave will one day pick up their sword and begin to look out of that right eye and say, though he slay me, yet will I trust him. But the devil is afraid that one day you will say, no weapon formed against me will prosper.
God go before me.
Christianity is not a game of horse. And even though you don't have to fight for victory, you fight from victory. You still have to fight. And if you're going to be a Christian that knows how to fight, we got to have a seeing faith. Don't let the devil take your right eye. And lastly, no matter what, you don't want to make a deal with the devil. You don't want to let the devil blind you. But you also don't want to forget to ask the king for help.
From wars in the Middle East, we can see all around the world the Lord is moving the checkerboard, the pieces of the globe, preparing the world for the coming of His Son. And my prayer is that we will not just come for a conference or just try to sneak in to see some influence, no, but that we will be awakened by the power of the Spirit tonight.
Yes, Lord.
Like, you didn't come to be entertained, right? No, you came to be awakened tonight. Because I feel like the kingdom of darkness would be in trouble if 7,000 believers died. How do you see false teaching and that not grieve you? I don't care. I said that.
The aftermath of day one. Night one. Oh. Day one, night one, I'm slain in the spirit. My God. My God, my God. We're at Waffle House, guys. I'm trying to remember the vlog, but clearly, it's a lot going on.
My knees hurt.
Not your knee.
They really do. Like,
Is it from the city?
I don't know. My knees hurt. Like, it's
You know. It is after 12. We finally made it to our Airbnb. I had to stop and get some Waffle House because I only ate once today. But they had like a banner on their lawn that said, I don't remember what it say. We gonna look at it in the morning. But it was something about heaven. I don't remember. I'm tired. Glory, glory. An appeal to heaven is what it says. Okay. I wanted to reread it because I didn't remember.
Oh.
It says,
Yeah, look it up.
yeah, an appeal.
And it's a Christmas tree.
But something I really just love about God is like the way He speaks to me. Because there were so many times at the conference tonight that I wanted to fly out of my seat while Dr. Sarita Lyons and Pastor Anthony Phillips was preaching, and I wanted to fly out of my seat because the very thing that I've talked to God about this past week, the very thing that I had a conversation with Genoa about on our plane ride here, on the ride over to this part of Georgia, like, is the very thing that he was talking about on that stage, the very thing she was talking about on that stage. My God is just...
Bruh.
All right.
Let me take my bonnet off. Looking like
I wasn't gonna show you.
looking like how I
The
look.
enemy is trying to attack, but I'm fighting back, y'all.
Alright, so
There's something in my eye. It's red.
Alright, now where's the
I'm
program?
gonna do my eyebrows in the car. But glory. Sorry, my crackhead energy kicked in. We are awake, and I'm probably stressing Jono out with my energy in the morning. You didn't do bad,
Huh?
for the morning. You didn't do bad because you said you were a morning person.
No. I think it's
Cause
I think it's a little bit delusion because I'm not sure if I slept.
I hope you get more better tonight. My first time at Kroger's. This entrance is closed. This one. Kroger's. Yeah. Stop on the devil. Hi. That's fitting. They named the overnight mush, and that's exactly what it's gonna be. Mush. Look at all the flavors. Mush. Sun don't smell good.
Yeah.
Sun smell like it went bad.
Yeah.
All right now, Kroger's. Maybe it's that kefir over there.
Oh, it's part, yeah.
Live and active probiotics. I don't think you should be trying things.
Yeah, that's where I was going. I was like,
Oh, it's probably the yogurt that says reduced price that you're smelling on that second shelf. Up. It probably needs to go in the garbage.
Yeah.
Welcome, valued customer. Place item in bag or cart, then scan next item. If you have your shopper's card, scan it now. Place your item in the bagging area. Remember to take your receipt. Thank you. Remove all purchased items.
All right, we have secured the breakfast. We're gonna go super early so that we can get our merch, because we got some things on our list, and we might have to take us a nap in the car. So my eye is still eyeing, and I'm trying to distract myself. Yo, look at the parking lot. It is literally 6:46 a.m. It's already filling up. That is nuts. Back here. The merch line is insane. Insane.
But I love you. I respect you. I am honored to do this with you. Thank you for standing alongside me. Thank you for teaching me how to love God's word. Thank you for being my friend and discipling me. And y'all about to get this work. So yeah.
We think insight comes without time, but that's not how that works. I think honestly that social media is training us to have some of these unrealistic expectations.
Okay. I don't think this is a coincidence. You could tell me if I'm reaching. All right?
Okay.
Yesterday, Dr. Sarita Lyons talked about being, if I'm not mistaken, the title was like,
Something about
faith.
compromising.
Well, yeah, the message, but like, it was like faith, while dealing with opposition.
Yeah, sorry, it was opposite. That's
Yeah.
what I meant. How to be a faithful Pushing against opposition.
Yeah, while like against the opposition, which is the enemy. And she talked about gouging out. Is it Jebus? Jesus Christ.
J-Bash.
J-Bash.
I think that's it.
Their right eye, and how they made an agreement with the enemy, and they were cool with being a slave to him until he was like, oh, and on top of being a slave, you gotta let me gouge out your right eye, which was a tool they used to help them fight in battle against oppressors or like just having defense. It was something they used in their why I wake up and something wrong with my right eye. I ain't never had no eyesight problems or anything wrong with my eye. And I feel like the poking got worse once I was sitting in there. Like before, it just felt this uncomfort. I was sitting there, I actually started feeling some like a pointing pain. But there's no blurring, and I cannot see, I can't see anything when I like lift my eyelid in my eye, and I'm looking straight back, like. Rewatching this was a little hard because some of you may have noticed that Genoa didn't really respond to me as I was talking about the affliction I was feeling, the frustration, annoyance of a poking pain. And it was almost like something was in my eye since I had woke up that morning. And to give more context, I had a dream, a very vivid dream that I'm not going to disclose like what happened in the dream. And this was the second day of the conference when we woke up and we went. And I woke up, and the minute I opened my eyes, I was having a hard time opening my eyes after the dream. And from then, my eye had been feeling uncomfortable. And I was allowing my eye to distract me. And granted, like, because I was feeling discomfort and at one point started feeling pain from the eye, that's primarily why it was so hard. But even watching this back makes me cringe because I could hear how the enemy... I was allowing whatever this like distraction was, I was allowing it to just impact my experience while I was at the conference. And you know what? Like, this just brings more testament to how much I appreciate our friendship, and I appreciate how God has brought us together as friends, because she allowed me to go through the motions of what I was experiencing, but also reminded me not to allow it to take root and like take over my experience. And I didn't necessarily want to hear it in the moments of me feeling discomfort, but it was a friendly reminder that like this will pass, and this is not something that is taking away my ability to see. It's just something that's making it difficult to focus on what I see and hear. So yeah, like that was something that happened in the middle of our trip that really framed the trip for me, because it was just a weird thing to experience on the second day of being at the conference. Yeah, we didn't think it made sense to leave I was about to say stadium, because at this rate, that's what it feels like. But
just getting out.
Right.
Everybody going to the same place probably.
Yeah, everything that's around here. So like, everyone's going to be going to get lunch at the same places around here, and we didn't think it made sense to leave. Well, I didn't think it made sense. I wasn't thinking about nothing much other than my eye, but she had to help me shift perspective. Thank God for friends. Because I done rinsed my eye about 5 times in the bathroom before lunch, and people in the back looking crazy. What is this girl putting in her dang eye? And why she got a concoction over her eye? And she twisted and she's doing this. I looked about, but I was really like, this eye has been poking me for the last 2 sermons. Like, we listened to 2 sermons, and I'm in there like, but the word was so good. That was a really good word, especially from Jackie. So yeah, we're out here for lunch. Genoa ate her grapes and she didn't trail me. I've been snacking on these almonds. We got merch. We stood in that line for 2 hours. That was 2. No, I'm exaggerating. Hour and a half.
Remember,
I got a disciple hat. And if you know me, you know why.
We got in at 7:30. We didn't get after lunch after 9 o'clock.
We didn't get until like 7:50.
Okay. 8. Just say 8.
Yeah. So like after 9.
Hour.
Like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I would say hour and a half. Yeah.
I got a disciple hat and it's green. If you know me, you know. Obviously. But we got this shirt. And honestly, the stuff we really wanted got sold out, or we was just like, maybe I'll buy that next time. And this was on sale for $15.
Stressed for so long, so stuck in my own way. So I'ma enjoy this moment. It's the day that the